Okay, this is our cashmere mask. We're loving the color. So it's a blue copper, blue lotus. It basically does things like lifting, firming, helps to restore the skin, and works on pore minimization. So I'm just going to start to apply it to a lot of skin. I'm just using a brush. Normally I use my hands. The mask is interesting because it's working on many levels. It has herbs in it for oxygen uptake. We also use in it silk proteins. So it kind of has everything when you think of cashmere. It's got the blue sapphire, the oxygen, the silk. It also has a GABA amino acid, which is fantastic. It helps to relax muscles and work on a lift. And additionally, for lifting, firming, and pore minimization, we're using a DNA colloidal booster, which contains gold, platinum, and silver. So again, you're a natural antimicrobial, antibacterial. If you have any sort of blemishes, this can be like a really good treatment, calming mask for that as well. Additionally, it has something called biochemical tissue salts. And what's interesting about these is they're actually homeopathy. So things like a magnesium, a phosphorus, and iron. And the cells have a fantastic response to them. It's almost like food for your cells. It feeds them, helps the other ingredients to perform better. Again, works on pore minimization. We use a tamanu oil, which is an anti-irritant. So again, this is really just a conditioning, firming mask. And of course it has the blue sapphire in it, which both masks contain. And blue sapphire is known it's known for clarity, but in an Eastern tradition, it's known to connect the spirit, mind, and the body, which goes back to the philosophy of our products. So it's something like this, a medium layer, not too thin, not too thick. I mean, you can even see I'm putting it on my hand right here. And this one you're gonna leave on anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. For a more thick or darker skin, we have clients that leave it on for up to 40 minutes. But I always say, like, go with the feeling of your skin, minimum of 5 minutes, but when you think it's done, this mask has a little bit more of a sensation, perhaps than the pearl mask. And with both of the masks, you can really smell the scents. We use a lavender from Kashmir, a chamomile from Morocco. We use a bergamot from Italy. So it has a really nice spa, relaxing kind of a scent. In an ideal, perfect world, when you have time at home, maybe on the weekends, you could do the pearl and then you could do the cashmere together as a treatment. But again, they are both excellent individually as well. But this would be, again, if you wanted to achieve that perfect spa facial result with your skin, just evening out and just looking as though you had a facial. And again, for what it's going to do with both of these, for a more mature skin, it's really going to help to work on a lift, a pore minimization, and just refining and generally evening out the skin tone. Again, your skin's going to look more healthy, and I think that that's what these masks are working to achieve. And again, it's because the ingredients are so natural, but at the same time, they're very effective. And again, the easiest way to get this off is, I would say, with a sink or in the shower, just with water. It's also a great spot treatment mask. If you ever have breakouts, I mean, even if you're not prone to breakouts, sometimes even from not sleeping or being a little under the weather or traveling a lot, you can get them. Stress, of course, #1 culprit. We don't use any temporary ingredients, so there's nothing in here that's going to make you look good for an hour, and then 2 hours later you're going to have, you know, your skin drop or get dry. I mean, you're not going to have that with these products, which I think is so important, because we want to be working on improving our skin, you know, not just temporarily improving it for an hour, getting our own skin as good as it can be. Now, I didn't do this today, but I would recommend also, if you have any concerns with the neck area, I always say that's where you show signs of aging as well. I would definitely recommend to do the neck. You could probably even do the décolleté if you have the time. If you're going somewhere special, you're wearing something perhaps low cut. But we have a lot of men that are loving the masks because it's easy, it keeps their skin healthy, they don't have to think about it, they just do it and then they're on the go. My husband in particular likes to use these a lot, and he's looking a little too young, so I'm like, please stop using them. Not so much. So you can see the skin is just evened out. It looks more toned, defined, very clear, very brightened, very polished.
The legendary blue sapphire from the Himalayan mountains of Kashmir is extremely rare and considered to be the most coveted blue sapphire in the world. According to the Buddhist tradition, blue sapphire promotes spiritual enlightenment, calm, and inner peace. In vibrational medicine, the sapphire is used to encourage the integration of mind, body, and spirit, as well as balancing the meridians. On a cellular level, sapphire is believed to help stimulate the pituitary gland and help promote anti-aging by increasing melatonin production.